Hey you guys, welcome back to another Sen 10-minute mini workouts that you can piece together to create your own workout for the day or use it on your own to supplement what you're already doing. So what you need today is a blanket and a slippery surface and then something stable to stand on. We're working our inner and outer thighs. Place your feet as close to those edges as you can. I like to use I Dream of Jeannie arms, and we're gonna slide the blanket out, start small. Use your inner thighs to pull back together. Out and pull. As you pull in, you wanna make sure you keep your abs and core tight and that you don't start using your lower back to compromise your posture here or to kind of cheat your way in. This doesn't have to be big. It's both feet pulling in. One is stable, one is sliding. Do one more. Now put all of your weight on that stable leg, lean out, and then pulse, pulse, pulse. You're supposed to feel both legs here, pulsing leg, working leg, but this standing leg is stabilizing, still feeling the work in the outer hips here. You're between two panes of glass, pulse, pulse. The straighter your standing leg, the more you're gonna feel it in that glute, and the higher you pulse that working leg, the more you're gonna feel it. 10 seconds, and then you get a 20-second break to transition to that set on the other side. It's 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Switch your setup, or you can just turn around, but I'm gonna stay facing the front and shake that out a little bit. So the pulses, pretty easy to comprehend these slides. Again, I recommend you start smaller so you can really feel both of it. Ready? 3, 2, let's go. Sliding out and then pulling in. So what often happens is people will slide out and then they'll bend and just sort of lazily come in. Both legs stay super straight, which means it doesn't have to go very far. A little bend in the knees is totally fine, but don't alter how much you bend. So whatever you choose, you just stay in that position. Slide it out, slide it in. Put weight into the blanket leg. You're not using your body weight to just pull in. In fact, I would almost say put more weight in that blanket leg. Last one, shift your weight over and then pulse. Pulse, pulse, pulse. Just try to stay nice and tall in that standing leg now, and super strong straight leg of the working leg. It's pulse, 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 pulse. Halfway there. 15 seconds to go. Nice, steady, good place to work on your balance. These really are those balance muscles too, you guys. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 20-second break. Now what I want you to do is come on down to your back. Get ready for some bridging. Your feet need to be on a stable surface. You're gonna squeeze everything together. If you had even a ball, you could put a ball in between your knees, but you're gonna squeeze the feet, the ankles, and the knees together, and you're going to lift and lower. Lift and lower. Squeeze those knees tightly together. Tight squeeze, tight squeeze. Squeeze at the top, squeeze at the bottom. Lift, lower, up, down, down, squeeze, 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 squeeze. If that bridging is too much, that lift and lower, pick a position and just squeeze, repeatedly squeezing. The legs are never gonna disconnect. 8 seconds. 3, 2, now heels together, knees wide, and now you lift and lower, working the glutes and the outer thighs and lower, lift and lower. So little, think butterfly legs, and lift, lower. The higher you go, the more you get to squeeze. This is our third of 3 unique sets. And then we repeat it one more time, making a total of 10 minutes. 10 seconds from now, you are exactly at the halfway mark. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Make your way up to standing. Come back to your first side. So I'm going to switch my blanket over. And we are set to go. So shake that out. Inner and outer thighs. Ready? And go out and in. A slight bend in the knees is actually quite acceptable, but you just don't want to be alternating between. You're not switching. It's stable. It's strong. This takes a fair amount of body awareness to do properly. Weight is in both legs. You'll see both of your feet are pulling in. It's almost like you're trying to pull the mat toward the blanket and not the other way around. Abs are tight. Don't let that lower back sway. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pulse up, 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 up. Squeeze everything nice and tight, getting into the top of your range. Not turning out, you're staying in parallel. So if your leg is going up like a ballerina, turn it in parallel. You shouldn't really be able to get too high if you're aligned properly in this lifting leg hip. So keep it turned in, keep that focus on those outer thighs, outer hips. 8, 7, 6, balance. 4, 3, 2, 20-second break. Again, I'm just gonna switch sides. You can just turn around. Shaking that out. And then getting ready. Feet pretty narrow so that you're not running your equipment into each other. 3, 2, and 1. Pressing out and pulling in. Pressing out and pull it in. Press and pull. Inhale and exhale. And inhale and exhale. 20 seconds. You should feel both legs working. Probably the standing leg a little bit more, but both legs definitely sharing in the work here. 3, 2, 1, pulse, 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 pulse. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Work that balance. Exhale, inhale, exhale. Super efficient. Just really targeting these muscle groups. Halfway there. And you know it's just 10 minutes, so you can really put yourself into it. No need to hold back. You know what's coming. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. 20 seconds to shake it out and make your way into that last set. So coming down onto your back. You want your feet on a sticky surface so they're not sliding around. And then narrow, narrow, narrow. Ready? And lift, lower, lift, lower, lift. It's like a blessing and a curse when that timer starts. The sooner you start though, the sooner it's over. And squeeze at the top, squeeze at the bottom, squeeze at the top, squeeze at the bottom. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Press into that big toe side of your feet. Squeeze through the knees and the inner thighs. Exhale, inhale. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Feet together, knees wide. Last set, last 40 seconds. Lift and lower, lift and lower, lift and lower. You've got it. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, and down and up and down. Nice and long through that low back. Resist by squeezing really tight at the top. Don't just be satisfied with 3/4 of the way. Get up there. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Give yourself a shake, give yourself a breath. When you're ready, come on up and have a great day.